working, not just in this business, but really in the industry. I started 12 years ago. I had somebody call me up and said, I had something I want to show you. You may or may not be interested. But they said the most important thing, and they said there's going to be some free food there. So that's what got me to show up. So I don't know what the person had to say to you to get you to come and take a look at this. But either way, you're going to love what you see, and we can talk about being business partners, or you might know some people that we can help. So either way, we genuinely appreciate your time hopping on this Zoom. But when I started in the industry, my intention was just to make an extra few $100s. But what happened for me was a few months in, it started paying me. About 4 months in, it was paying me more doing, this work from home thing, than my full-time job was paying me. I had a 4-year degree, and it was paying me about $25,000 a year, something like, right around there. But my first year working from home for myself, I made about $68,000. Now, that didn't happen by accident. It happened because I got really excited about sharing something that I was passionate about. And fortunately, I was able to lock arms with people who were a whole lot better at this than I was. And so that my second year, I was able to break through a 6-figure income. And fast forward a few years later, I was able to break $250,000 a year working from home. And it blows my mind to think that that was 10 times what I used to make, working 40 hours a week. And not only that, but I was doing something that I loved far more than my full-time job was paying. It's funny how our story is able to, turned into just, doing more traditional business back in 2018, doing investments and things like that. And then just recently, really back in April, was really when I got started working with this company. And it's been really one of the best moves in my life, because it was an opportunity to work with products that I absolutely love, and focus on helping people and making a living while we are making a difference. And one of the people who influenced me early on in my decision in getting started in this industry working from home was the speaker that we have tonight. I remember seeing him on stage. I remember him sharing his story. I remember he was a young guy in his early 20s at that time. This is over a decade ago, that broke a 6-figure income. And I was the guy trying this thing. I believe for some crazy reason that if he could do it, that I could do it too. And I just, I'm so grateful for that opportunity to get to know him early on as a mentor of mine that helped me go from the $12 an hour kid to $250,000 working from home. And I certainly have far bigger goals and dreams with this company because of just the potential that's here with the products that people genuinely need. And honestly, an opportunity unlike anything I've ever seen. So with that being said, I really look forward to you hearing from our speaker tonight. This is a gentleman, we know him as a $500,000 ring earner inside of the company, which simply means in a 12-month period, his business pulls in well over $500,000, so he certainly, he knows 100% of the facts. He's a ton of fun to work with. And guys, I can tell you, you don't make that kind of money in this industry without just learning to have a huge heart for people and serving and helping other people make their lives better. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn the Zoom over to Mr. Jesse Macpherson.
Awesome. Hey, I think you guys can hear me, and I think host is coming back here and video's popping up. Can you see me now? I think so. Awesome. So thank you, Ryan, so much for the introduction. It's one of the cool things here with technology. You've got, I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona. We got Ryan over there and his beautiful wife, Kate, that are in Salt Lake City. And we got people that are here from pretty much all over. I'm looking at kind of the chat screens, and you can actually type where you're logged in from, where you're logged on from and watching, which is awesome. But I'm coming at you here from my home office. My goal here tonight is to be brief, but also to be thorough, because I know that your time is valuable, and we want to make sure and get you some information to see if what we do and the mission that we're on and the products that we have are something that could be for you or maybe somebody that you know. And as Ryan said earlier, you're probably invited by a friend, family, neighbor, coworker, somebody that was like, listen, you got to take a look at this. And they might have been excited. They might have been overly excited. I don't know. But we do appreciate your time. We value that. So again, I'll be brief. If there is anything that I talk relatively fast, and when I get more and more excited, I speed up. So what's going to end up generally happening is if you miss something, don't worry. The presentation that you'll see that we're going to be going through here today can be sent to you so you can go through it individually, or there's more details specifically you want on something that I covered real fast. You can be able to get back to the person that invited you on this, or they'll be able to connect you directly with me. And I'm looking forward to helping anybody that is interested in participating on this mission that we're on here. So anyway, thank you for being here, and we'll jump in. But quickly before we get into the presentation, I want to just share with you a little bit about me so we're not so much strangers. Because look, I know you're busy. You're probably watching me on your phone. I hope you're not driving while this is happening, but maybe you're at the store, maybe you're at a soccer game, maybe you're actually watching TV right now, and I'm on your phone. But we live in this kind of crazy distraction world. But this social sharing aspect that's happening has created some incredible timing when it comes to business. And one of the things that I've noticed, I've seen a lot of people, especially right now, just overly stressed about almost everything. It seems like almost everyone's on tilt, everyone's on edge because of whether it be the economy or the Democratic parties or whatever's happening in the marketplaces, because look, there's a lot of challenges that are happening out there. And one of the big challenges I'm seeing people deal with is health and finances. I don't know if you were in one of those categories where those are kind of constant dominating thoughts for you, where maybe health issue or family health issue or family finances or conversations around the dinner table. But one of the things I was so fortunate for was I was actually introduced to the concept of passive and residual income many, many years ago. And what my mentors told me was very simple. They said, Jesse, don't work for money, work for time. Almost everyone else works for money, which is why they have no time. But if you learn how to work for time, meaning do things that are going to pay you whether you clock in or not, you'll be able to have not only money, but time that most people never do, or maybe they never do until much later in life. And that was appealing to me. And the reason why was because I was 19 years old. I'm in Los Angeles and I'm teaching hip hop dance classes. And yes, I'm white, I know. How did that happen? I'm not sure. But what happened was I found out you have to teach a lot of dance classes to pay rent in Los Angeles. So I was a starving artist. I was looking for a way to make some extra income. I wasn't looking for the millions of dollars. I was literally just looking to be able to pay rent on time and put a full tank of gas in my car and buy cereal out of a box instead of out of a bag. That was the area of my life. I was a starving artist, and I wanted to be an artist. I just didn't want to be starving anymore. And a woman who took my dance class said, listen to this information. I got introduced to passive residual income in a home-based business. And I remember going to my first meetings and events, and it's like, how come they never teach this stuff in school? And then later I realized a little bit as to why. However, one of the things I found fascinating was most people decided to trade their time for money, and almost everybody I knew that was wealthy found a way to get money or time to work for them. And that was interesting because most people, it's one person, one job, one check, one person, one job, one check. So they're their only asset. So if you don't get your asset out of bed and go to work, you just don't make any money. And that was me. I taught dance classes. I taught, I got paid. I didn't teach, I didn't get paid. And so in order to put food on the table, most people are that trading that time for money. And we hear that the rat race and all that jazz. But what we want to do is share with you a little bit about our company, what we're up to. I'm not naive. I'm sure almost everyone, and if you haven't, you've probably been approached by some business, make money, do this, do that. Some of you might have great experiences. Some of you might have been victims of a company before, overpromise, underdeliver products or compensation or support, or I know all kinds of things. So, but we want to share with you what we have and see what kind of path would make the most sense to you. So hopefully I can do this correctly. And we've got not too technically challenged. Pull up here a little presentation for you guys. Ryan, I got to get you muted out there. Okay, perfect. So I think you guys can see me, hear me. I think give you a thumbs up. So the company we want to share with you is Seacret. Now, when someone said, hey, there's this company Seacret, they weren't trying to be secretive. The company's name is Seacret. And the reason why is because it's based originally off of these minerals from the Dead Sea in Israel. And this picture you see right here is a picture of Israel and from the Dead Sea, which is pretty incredible. But what I want to do is, like I said, the two challenges people are dealing with, health and finance, is big ones. And we think Seacret can be the solution for a lot of people, that it has been for me and so many others. But share with you a little bit about the history of our company. You probably actually know a bit about our company. If you ever walk through the mall, it's usually some beautiful Israeli man or woman that's like, my friend, come, 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 right? Don't make eye contact because they're like ninjas. You're probably going to buy something. But some of you guys are like, oh, yeah. Now, I can tell you this. I avoid them at all costs, pretend like I'm talking on my phone, or you time it right when they're talking to someone else. But what I didn't realize was the scope of this kiosk, because I wasn't thinking about $1 billion in sales in 40 countries and 900 locations all across the world. And what I realized is that almost everybody absolutely loved the actual products that people got a chance to experience because they had these incredible results. I'm guessing the nail buffer or the salt and oil scrub, but most people only knew 1, 2, maybe 3 of the products because that was all they got a chance to see. Because a kiosk is not a destination, it's an obstacle to Victoria's Secret or Apple or wherever you're going. And the other thing that ended up happening was the people ended up starting pushy. The salespeople started getting aggressive, and it was like, just, no, no, no. So what the company decided to do was take an incredibly successful business all around the world and convert it basically from a retail business to a direct business. So instead of going to the mall, you can get the same products for about half the price, and we'll ship them directly to you and give you crazy incentives if you'd like to refer it, in free products or an opportunity to earn an income. It was interesting to me because that was fascinating about being at the beginning of something not new. And why? Well, brick and mortar shifting to click and order. It's the world we live in right now, okay? And so what I want to do is share with you, since 2005 when they launched it, over $1.5 billion in retail sales around the world. And in 2011, they decided to launch Seacret Direct, the direct shipping of these amazing products from the Dead Sea in Israel. And you can see our sales history up into the right in millions. We've been doing pretty well as we've been growing and just converting country by country from their retail model into a direct model. But why skincare? Well, largest organ on your body, okay? It prevents premature, aging and discoloration, all that kind of stuff. But really, healthy skin is beautiful skin. And I want you to understand, we're not a beauty company, we're a health company. Healthcare is taking care of your health. Skincare is taking care of your skin, right? And I've never met anyone that's trying to look older, faster, uglier, quicker, let alone the people that have real issues with their skin, whether it be acne or some kind of a challenge, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea. One of the things that people really struggle with, and it completely affects even almost how they operate in the world, because how they feel about themselves or unfortunately how they're treated. And those of you guys that have been through grade school and middle school and high school, kids can be terrible. But some of the challenges, some people aren't using new technologies, and they just don't know how to measure it. So what we did and what Seacret has done is bring the Dead Sea to the world. And I'm sure you've heard of it, and some of you may have been there. 5,000 years ago it was discovered. Kings and queens, King Herod, King Solomon, Cleopatra wrote about it as her source of beauty. And she didn't live in Egypt, in Israel. She lived in Egypt, and this is before Southwest. So that was a long way on a camel. But what she found was there's these 26 minerals in the Dead Sea, 12 of which is a unique combination that are only here. It's the lowest point on Earth, and it visits about 1.7 million people a year visit. And why? Is it just to float in the water because it's 33% salt, so it's pretty cool to float in it? No, it's because the mud, the salt, the minerals have been known as the #1 source of healing on the planet for 5,000 years. Now, granted, technology is incredible, and we've been able to add incredible technology to our products, but I think the man upstairs got it right when he created the Dead Sea. And what we've basically done is taken these high-end minerals, put technology behind, so basically created by nature, tested by science, and proven by you. So hyperallergenic, we don't test on animals, paraben-free, sulfate-free, all these different things. We wanted to make sure to have a high-end line of products, everything from head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So that way, we're your one-stop shop. Now, we have everything for everybody, the basic stuff to the advanced stuff. We've got products just for men, and we put them in a black bottle so the men don't get confused, as you can see down here. But I want to share with you just kind of some examples of what this has done for people, whether it's using our body products, our cleansers. This is our mud soap, our #1 selling product on our skincare side. This boy somebody asked me, what does he have? And I was like, I don't know, but day 7 looks better than day 1. Our salt and oil scrub, if you've had this is one of the most amazing feelings when you get a chance to try this, where everyone pretty much loses their mind. Our nail buffer, most of you guys have probably seen one of these bad boys in the mall and what it does for your nails, which I can show you a little bit later. And whether it be our salt scrubs, our mud soap, it's these little magic minerals from the Dead Sea that we found with our body butter, which is incredible because I'm white. So I have white and burned. I don't actually do tan for some reason. And body butter, that's just, if you put it in the refrigerator, by the way, I'm telling you, it's incredible. But whether it's for your feet or targeted areas, this young boy was interesting. His father was like, oh, I'm not doing one of those things. But his son had a challenge. He said, well, let me try the products. A week later, you can see the results. And these aren't professional photos. These are just friends of mine who sent them to me because they were like, oh my God, you have to see this. And look, this mother was in tears because she said her son never wore short sleeve shirts, and he lived in Southern California before Seacret, which is pretty incredible. And if it's doing that for someone with challenging skin, what do you think it's doing for you if you've got great skin and making sure that it stays healthy with these magic minerals? But we also have hair products, which are amazing, just not for me anymore, but from our pro stylers to our straighteners, to our masks, to our serums, to our brushes. I remember when they brought out these brushes, I was like, brushes for real? And then people went nuts on the brush, especially if you got kids with curly hair. The videos, we had just these viral videos that hit where people were like, this was my old brush, and this is the Seacret brush, woo, you know, and you know how big of an issue that is. But from a product line standpoint, we've got everything for everybody. It doesn't matter what color, race, age, you know, type of skin you have. I love it because the Dead Sea doesn't discriminate. And because we built products specifically for different skin types and using these little magic minerals. But we have a peel that takes off all your dead skin. It brightens up tattoos. We have incredible like treatment masks, our mud masks, and our recover technology with 15 minutes gives you silly results that almost don't seem believable. I remember seeing these photos and my BS meter was like, yeah, right. But the one on the right here, if you can see, that's actually my mom. And I took both these pictures, put the product on, took it off. And this was actually before I ended up deciding to partner with the company because, you know, seeing is believing. But whether it's on the eyes, you can see 15-minute results. This is pretty crazy stuff. And people say, well, how do we know it's going to work? Well, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So no questions asked, no restocking fee. If you're not 100% satisfied with it, send it back or we'll exchange it for something else that you find better that works better for you in our line. If you guys know people who have dark circles, we knock out dark circles. Bam. So just kidding. We don't test on animals. But whether, I don't care what you're using, we have a product line for you, whether it's acne or treatments, or you guys know everybody has all kinds of things. Now we have a few products we've entered into more in the cosmetics area, which is our mascara. I haven't tested this one out, but I hear it's amazing. It like pulls off with warm water. It's like a tube. It's pretty interesting. But what we want to do is help you fall in love with your skin. And there's really three things that you want to do. You want to cleanse, exfoliate, moisturize. If you do those three things for your skin will take care of you and it'll be very, very, very happy. But Seacret's commitment was not just to heal from the outside, but to heal from the inside. And so in 2018, we actually met this individual, Dr. Howard Cohn, who his entire life for over 30 years had been dedicated to helping people get their power back in their health. And we've just lost control. We live in a society, especially our country, that's totally overfed, undernourished. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. We don't have a healthcare system. We have a disease care system because it's more profitable to create customers than it is to create cures. In fact, in this country, if you create something that cures people, you like go to jail. It's insane. But what Dr. Cohn had been doing for 3 decades of his life as natural healthcare practitioner in Southern California, 50,000 patients, trained over 50 doctors, internationally awarded and recognized. And what he wanted to do is put together a product line that was plant-based, organic, vegan, non-GMO, sugar-free, dairy-free, soy-free, nut-free, whey-free, complaint-free. But the challenge is typically when you hear these things, and you know, you're like, oh, I don't know if I could stomach it. But he built a product line, was so good you could literally eat it right out of the can. And the main reason he put together a program called Health Made Simple was because out of all the patients coming through his door, every one of them checked off the box of having one of 4 main issues. 1, they were having an issue with energy, okay? 2, they were having an issue with sleep. 3, they were having an issue with some kind of ongoing discomfort. Something in their body wasn't moving properly. And number 4, they had an issue with weight, okay? Right? Or being at their ideal weight. And so what he put together was 4 products, 3 steps to help with those main core 4 issues that people are dealing with. Now, you might have one, you might have all 4 of them, but to really get your body back in alignment, because most of us, we live and we're eating in such an acidic environment. So what happens is we've got all of this just junk in, and you just look around. It's very simple, and it's been difficult to eat healthy. And how do you get raw green vegetables into your system nowadays without breaking the bank, spending a fortune, buying everything, getting the juicer or whatever it is? Now, if you've ever bought greens before, a lot of times it's like licking the bottom of a lawnmower. But what's great is these are so good, you can have them out of the can. Your kids will fall in love with it. Getting greens in your kids is pretty tough, as you guys know. But our shake and our greens, unbelievable when you have them together. Our recovery, this has actually become our #1 selling product. It's a molecular hydrogen product. And people say, well, what do you take it for? And really the reason is, well, what do you want to recover from? See, because our body is mostly water, and water, H2O, is 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. And this little hydrogen, it's the smallest molecule. It gets into every cell of your system, and it gets things moving again. So if you have any stiffness, discomfort, soreness, anything that's not moving, or you have one of the big challenges that people are dealing with that have inflammation related in it, you get these little magic things inside your system, and a lot of people in 20 minutes will feel an immediate difference or within a few days. I know many people that will swear by what that product has done for them, that has allowed them to not have to take a lot of the other things that were taken that they knew that weren't good for them. And so again, how do you know it works? 100% money back guarantee. So try it. Look, what do you got to lose? You either get your money back or you get your life back. I mean, I don't know about you because your health is your life. And then our boosters you would take at night. You put these by your bed, pop them in, help you replenish your minerals that were depleted during the day. Also help you to alkalize before you go to sleep from all the stuff typically you eat at night and your body's spending so much time digesting. You know, and look, if you do the crime, you're going to do the time. You know, we know you're going to have that piece of pizza and we know you're going to have that piece of cake or that glass of wine or 2 or 7, some of you. And so we want to make sure the college kids tried to relabel this hangover helper. And our doctor was like, we're a health company, so no. But I have tested it, works pretty well. But health made simple, but weight loss. This is a big area. And I want to say congrats to Ryan, the gentleman who introduced me earlier. Got on this program about 4 months ago. Is already down over 60 pounds. Not even on the weight loss. He was only on the health program. And we have a weight loss made simple program and a health made simple program. But look, there's tons of programs out there. But we believe we have the best products on the market. You'll never have to apologize for an ingredient, which is amazing. But the other thing, and you could take it if you're pregnant or nursing, and the answer is, can it help with this? And the answer would be yes, because it's giving your body what it needs, because we don't want to deal with symptoms. We want to strengthen the host, because most people have issues, and they're like, how do I fix this issue? It's not the issue. It's the host that has a weakness. And if you strengthen the host, symptoms usually go away. But we also have a group of people that's here to actually committed to help you with this. And I just want to show you guys here this real quick, so you guys can get a chance to see. Go to Facebook. We are launching next Monday a Facebook group. It's a 21-day challenge group, because one of the things we know is that just because you buy products, it's hard, it's easy to kind of like put it by the wayside. So what we put together was a group of people that's dedicated to helping you on your health path and on your health. So you have our doctors that are in here. We have personal coaches. We have fitness coaches that are in here to help you answer questions. Not only that, we have meal plans, plant-based meal plans that are in here that you can actually go through. We have tracking sheets. We have an entire fitness program that's pretty incredible that has videos that you don't need a gym membership. You can literally do in the comfort of your own home that are 30 minutes or less. And so this is a program that's available for anybody here, or anybody that I should say that is on either of these programs, Health Made Simple or Weight Loss Made Simple, and they're free to join. Normally, you would pay a lot of money to be a part of groups and that kind of coaching from experts like this, and it's awesome because you get part of the program. But we want to make sure you guys understand there are 2 ways to participate with Seacret. Number 1, you can join as a customer, and we'd love to spoil you. But the other way is to join as an agent. And it's fun because we're called secret agents. And the reason why I love it is because there's lots of different reasons people become an agent. Some people do it for a little bit, some extra shopping money. Some people do it because they're bored. Some people do it because they know that their 401k is not going to be enough when they hit that retirement stage. There's some people that are looking for extra travel money. Some people that are looking for an opportunity to pay off that unsecured credit card debt. Some people are looking for a different level of lifestyle, or they want to bring a spouse home and have, you know, a full-time or be full-time parents. And then there are those of you that are going, you know what, hey, what could really be available here if I was excited to go build this like Ryan talked about? And we're talking 6- and 7-figure incomes for those that want to go out there and share with the world what amazing products we have here. So as a customer, you can get over 20% off of our retail products if you get spend over $99 on your first purchase. And if you set up an auto reorder, an easy reorder, you get an additional 10% off, which you can do it whenever you want, however you want. And then we have free shipping on our collections and a 30-day money-back guarantee, loyalty points. We have an influencer program where you can earn tons of free stuff by simply referring people. Incredible program. But the second way of being an agent, there are different ways that we basically share the wealth with our agents for going out there and sharing probably what they were going to share anyway. And so I want to kind of give you how this works. We have sets of products that are designed to help you grow your business, to products to use, products to demo, products you can sell, and they come with these amazing gratitude offers. But it's $49 to be an agent in the US, $59 in Canada. That sets you up as an independent distributor here with Seacret. You can buy as much as you want, as little as you want, and good to go. And you literally can sign up your first customer here and get paid literally that next week. But we want to make sure you understand these packages. These are something you want to speak with the person that invited you to find out which package would be the best for the game plan and the results that you're looking to get inside of your business, okay? But how we compensate you is very simple. All right, we pay you customers. Number 1 is anybody you refer that becomes a customer from your website, from your link, You're not going to stock, you're not going to inventory anything. That's like the business of the past, you know, being what they call garage qualified. So Seacret stocks everything. So you have products that you use. I just got one of the products that I use, or a product that I demo and let somebody experience it or try it, or send them the presentation online. They make their purchase through my site. They become a customer. The company ships them the product. They send me the check. This is pretty cool. Now we pay you starting at 20%, and as you increase your sales, 30% of every dollar your customers spend, which is incredible. So as an example, if I became your customer, I spend $100, you're gonna get $20 or up to $30 every time I buy. Now, let's say I'm not just buying for me. Maybe I'm buying for my mom. Maybe I'm buying for my brother. Maybe I'm buying for my spouse. Maybe I want to send a Christmas gift. Maybe, you know, holiday season's coming up here. These are incredible gifts that people love. So what's amazing is you can earn, if you had, example, 10 customers spend $100, that'd be $200 a month and $200 in free stuff for you. So you have all your skincare and then you can start playing around and getting some of the upgrade stuff that you might not even do, but that's luxury, because now you get to treat yourself because we give you free credit. The reason why I'm bringing this up is $200, although it's not a lot, it's a lot for a lot of people. But $200 one time is amazing, but $200 a month, whether you work or not, that's a whole different type of money. See, I found out that the quality of life is not so much the amount of money, but the type of money that comes in. I would rather make less but not have to work for it than make a lot more and always be working and missing everything in my life. And so I got really excited about the idea of building a residual income. And I don't know if you would like to get paid in 2024 for the things you're doing in 2019, but you can absolutely do that. Why? Well, when you run out of soap, what do you do? Buy more. Run out of shampoo, what do you do? Well, not me, but you guys get what I mean. When I run out of my products, if they're helping me, what do? I buy more. And so what's amazing is you can find people who you're going to help get their life back, get their health back, get their energy back, get their weight off, you know, or you're going to help them with their body or their aftershave or whatever it is. And as a result of that, every time they buy, you're going to be compensated. And we believe you deserve to. We also have a Kickstart launch program and missions, because you're an agent. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, where you get bags and free tickets and cash. And when you help people accomplish these missions, you get cash for helping them do that. So, because we want to make sure that when somebody gets you started, they're incentivized to make sure you get paid and get promoted. But the third way we get paid is what we call our team commissions. Inevitably, you find people who love our products and they want to share it with everybody they know. So what's awesome about this is that if you find people who love Seacret and they want to get started as an agent, they become a part of your network. Here in Seacret, we build 2 teams. That's it. It's all you're allowed to build. So basically, as big as you can build that. Some people love doing this. Some people, it's not their thing. But you can earn up to 15% from your team volume, your commissionable volume from your business, up to $100,000 a month, which is not too shabby. I know you can't live off that, but it's a good start. But what's amazing about it is very simple, is helping people get started and getting customers. But we have a leadership match program, which is probably my favorite, because this is very simple. If you help people be successful, Seacret is going to compensate you. But also, this is amazing, because if you find people better than you, smarter than you, faster than you. See, I played basketball in school, and you can't tell on video, but I'm pretty sure. So what I would do is I would try to recruit tall people, pass them the ball, they would shoot, and we would win. So I want to say that again. I would find people that were taller than me or better than me, and when they scored, we win. So, because in a team sport, you can find people that are talented. I don't even mind riding the bench if I'm on a championship team. I'm like, go team, go. So what do I mean by that? Well, you know people that this would be their jam. Like they'd be all over this like white on rice, right? Whether it be skincare or nutrition or business or, you know, marketing. And they know how to do it online, offline. That the girl who's done parties and she's killing it, right? And she's looking for something. There's tons of those people out there. And if you find some of those good people, Seacret will compensate you incredibly well. 20% just on a first generation check match for finding people that are super talented. And so look, I can tell you they're out there. So connect those talented people with us, because even if it's not your thing, I'm sure you wouldn't mind finding somebody who it's their thing and it's our thing. Connect the dots. You never know. It might be your thing too when you got a passive income coming in. But we have bonuses that take you from $500 to $1 million bonuses. We call them rank advancements as you advance through our career path. We also have lifestyle bonuses that start at $500 a month, go to $6,000 a month, which is, you know, it's kind of like a car bonus, but it's just cash, you know, because for me, new car is not that important, but $500 a month for 12 months, it's $6,000. I'd go on a vacation. And we also pay for vacations. We have incentive trips 2 a year where we take people pretty much all over the world. So if you're somebody that wants to earn free trips and be recognized for your activity and your production, we have so many different opportunities for you. And like I said before, brick and mortar shifting to click and order, network marketing, direct sales is growing. Why? We're living a social economy. Online is where it's at. We get that. And look, 150,000 people a week are joining a direct selling company right now. That's one every 10 seconds. And so this isn't some little mom and pop thing anymore. This is growing. And it's amazing. This has been my profession. I've worked from home the last 18 years and had an opportunity to be able to travel the world, visit more countries than how old I am. And it's allowed me to be able to have a quality of life and the freedom when things are great to have flexibility, and when things are challenging to be taken care of. And so we have a very simple 4-step system in your first 4 weeks to help you. If you're getting our professional package and all the products, if we basically teach you our 4-step system to help you basically in your first 4 weeks be able to not only get that investment back, but get you into profit mode within your first couple of months. And so I don't know where you are right now in your life. I have no clue, of course, because most of you I haven't met yet. But the question is where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself going down the door as a customer? Do you see yourself going down the door as an agent? Now, if you've got questions about either of these, you want to get back to the person who put you on this Zoom and ask them your questions. You know, how would this work for this? Would this help with this? Or can you help me with this? And they'll help you get set up. And we want to make sure that you fall in love with your skin and you fall in love with Seacret products and become a Seacret lover, right? And then the second thing is as an agent, you know, now many of you probably have some details or questions or even concerns about this. How does this work? But what I want you to do is get started, and we'll teach you everything you need to know, but get back and we'll connect. And you can connect with me personally. All right. I'm going to go into the chat box here in a quick sec. I'm going to put my phone number. If you would like to reach out to me personally, ask me questions of anything, because we want to help you not join. We want to help you become successful. Getting you signed up and not helping you be successful, it's not good for you. It's not good for us. And I know that's sometimes the thing when people are asked to make a decision. Should I, shouldn't I? I know big things, time, money, and, you know, will it work? You know, or what if I join and it doesn't work? Well, that's not really a fair question. And the reason why I say it's not really a fair question is because it's working. The question is, are you willing to work it? And I don't know. But let's take worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, let's say you join Seacret, you buy some products from it, and you don't build the business. What does that mean? All that means, worst case scenario, is if you use the products, you're going to look sexier, feel healthier, and you write it off on your taxes. You're like, well, what if I don't even use the products? Well, then you'll have half of your Christmas shopping probably already done, because these products are going to be, you can give to people that you absolutely love, and they will be ecstatic about it. And you got it at a massive discount. And not only that, you get to write it off on your taxes this year as a business expense. So that's like worst case scenario. Well, what if it worked a little bit? I mean, by a little bit, meaning a couple $100 a month. What if you just got a couple $100 a month, got some free products? That's not too shabby. What if it worked a lot? Or what if it completely changed everything? I don't know. All I can tell you is this, is that if you decide to join and you decide to work the programs, not only will it work for you, but I can tell you that this will be one of the most important decisions I believe you'll make for your financial future. But it's not even about the money. It's about the community of people I believe you're going to keep connected with, that you're going to develop lifelong friends with, that you just don't want to work with, you want to do life with. And that's what we found here, and we're so excited. So thank you for spending 30 minutes with us here on this Tuesday evening. We're going to be doing these presentations every Tuesday night live for you guys, and we're going to have new people presenting every single week, so you can be confident to invite somebody. They're going to get a quality presentation live that they can connect with. Next Tuesday night, same time, same channel, the gentleman who introduced me, Mr. Ryan Burns, is going to be presenting and doing this presentation. And I can't wait for each and every one of you to not just hear his story, but his passion for helping people, his commitment, and the success he's had and the success that he's creating in such a short period of time. So again, get back to the person that put you on, get started as a customer, fall in love with yourself, your skin, get your health back, get your life back. As an agent, welcome, and get started. We'll teach you everything through our site. We have our weekly trainings, online trainings, video trainings, an app where you can send everything to everybody. Ton of fun, and we'll be back here next Tuesday. I'm going to put my name and my phone number in the, oh, no, that's to all panelists. I want to send it to all panelists and attendees. I'm going to put it in here, the chat box. So if anybody has any questions that you want to ask me personally, don't feel free, text, reach out, and call. So, but my last piece of advice is there's never a convenient time to become successful. So if you're like, I got to wait for the right time. And I'm just telling you, that's very rarely, like success doesn't typically just interrupt you unless you're focused on it. And I want you to think about where you want to be in 5 years from now. And if you keep doing the same thing, if you're really going to be in a better place or the same or potentially worse. And so I wear this watch, and on this watch, it says now. And people were like, does it tell the time? And I was like, yeah, it tells the exact time. It's now. So if you want to make a difference in your health, the time to be doing it would be what? Now. So don't procrastinate. Get started. Get back to the person. We'll look forward to working with you. We know that you will absolutely love the decision, but really the only way you're going to know if this is good for you is to try it. Doesn't work for you on the product side, you get your money back. On the business side, you already talked about worst case. So we're looking forward to working with you. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you guys on our Zoom presentations and next week. Jesse Mack signing off here from Phoenix, Arizona. Bye for now.